So, that was Lambda? Asbel? Sophie!
You're awake.
We did it!
You're all here. Sophie, can you see us? How do you feel? Is everything okay? Yes, I think so. Oh, Sophie, I'm so glad you're all right. You all saved me. Thank you.
It seems you have failed to eliminate Lambda, Protos Haze.
The mission I have to complete? What was it? Why does it hurt to remember?
Sophie?
How odd. I was sure the particle reconstruction was a complete success. Life maintenance functions appear to be fully restored. But I do see some problems with the information integration. Would you mind returning to the machine we used earlier? I'd like to make some final adjustments.
That's fine. Can you make it, Sophie?
Yes.
Very well. Let's go back.
All right. Then back we shall go. But we're gonna go back by going forward? How does that make any sense? There's still more of this dungeon. Oh, so yeah, that boss fight is like a formality. Not very difficult. There's another elevator! I think I need to go to B2. I think I've gone to the right place, hopefully. Easy.
This way, Protos Haze. Now, please look at this.
I remember my mission. Lambda. I must destroy Lambda.
No! What's going on?
She remembered the memory that she has to initiate her self-destruct. Oh no!
It seems the procedure was a success.
What are you talking about?
Protos Haze is a weapon created to destroy Lambda. This information, however, had become confused, so I simply reaffirmed what she needed to know.
Next time, I will destroy him. I will finish this.
Lambda. Playing with your blocks again, are you? If so, then you should smile like this. A body may influence a soul just as a soul can shape a body. Just look at the child. Every day he becomes more and more human. Do you have any idea at all why I put so much effort into raising him as a human being? It's because
Okay, what was that?
I don't know, some kind of like backstory, probably not important.
I think he said the word lambda.
It's what he called that little kid. Emerald. Is Lambda human?
No, of course not. He is a monster that infects and feeds off other life forms.
Just like a parasite.
So perhaps Richard has been infected.
Does that mean we have to fight Richard in order to defeat Lambda?
No, that can't be. Sophie, are you okay?
Perhaps that's as far as it can go.
Is she still sick?
Some minor data confusion remains, but it is nothing to worry about.
I must destroy Lambda. But Lambda is... Aspel, tell me, what is Lambda?
Well, how do I explain this?
Protos Haze, you exist to destroy Lambda. This is your sole reason for existence. The form Lambda takes makes no difference. This time, you must destroy it no matter what the cost.
Wait, hold on. Sophie doesn't want to fight Lambda because of Richard. I share the same sentiment. We all do.
You know that right now Hubert is thinking, I do not share any such sentiment. Who are you talking about?
Emerald, there must be something you can do. Wait, we aren't sure that Richard has been taken over completely, which means we can't give up.
Yeah, and it might be possible to communicate with Lambda too. It's way too soon to give up.
Are you planning to parley with Lambda?
Well, that's pirate code, so he'd have to agree.
Not just Lambda, Richard too.
Aspel,
This is a problem that affects all of us, Sophie. We got into this together, and we'll solve it together.
together as one.
Wait, what's happening?
Our power is resonating.
What does that mean?
Your powers come from me. I am their source.
That's how you saved us before, right? By sharing your power.
No, it's you who saved me. You gave me the power to change who I was.
So you saved our lives, and then we managed to save you.
This light connects us together. Wow, okay. Now I'm super jealous.
Indeed.
Pascal, Captain. Don't worry about it. Let's just get back home, smash that cocoon, and find Richard.
I'm afraid that even the power of Protos Haste will not be enough to breach the cocoon.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be a way.
What if we hit it with a really big stick?
Well, I suppose you could reinforce your shuttle and then attempt to break through.
Then let's do that.
We need a specific attachment to break through the cocoon.
Oh, I remember this. What's it called? It's something bit. It's like a Daedrus bit or something?
But it's available only at a military facility known as Bathys Citadel. Assuming you can find it, we can make the necessary repairs.
Is the Citadel far from here?
All right then, we have our plan.
We can stop at the Citadel on our way back to Tellus Astu.
Perfect. Let's go.
She says that like the Citadel is in between here and Tellus Astu, but it is not. The Citadel is in the exact opposite direction of Tellus Astu. Pack Maker title. Old toy blocks.
Toy blocks? What are those doing here?
Interesting. Cornell used those as part of his research.
Cornell? Was he related to this facility?
I was definitely meant to get this discovery point before the Cornell cutscene.
Correct. Cornell was a foremost researcher of humanoid development, a key mind in the field of biotechnology.
Is this Cornell person still alive?
I'm afraid not. From my understanding, Cornell died before the Great War began in Fodra. However, his research lived on, and was the foundation for many spectacular breakthroughs. It truly is a shame that such an accomplished individual such as he would lead such a short-lived life.
Asbel, Sharia, we should move on.
Yes, of course.
Sus. I think it's gonna be faster to go back this way. I cannot believe that the way Emerald talks about Sophie and Lambda in general throughout this entire section, that none of the team members are like, hey, you know, maybe we should, like, think twice about this Emerald chick. Especially after Hubert was so stupid about Pascal and Malik during the Fendel arc. And then when we get here, he's just like, oh yeah, I trust this random lady from another planet, like, implicitly. Even though when we found her, you know, she wasn't, like, breathing. I'm sure we could just take everything she says in her word.
Don't push yourself, Sophie. We just got you back, you know?
I'll be careful. If you feel faint, just have Asbel carry you again, even if he's not very good at it.
Just make sure you don't drop her.
Wait.
Man.
This implies that Asbel dropped Sophie, like, multiple times.
Sharing that power must be what makes them so close.
I think there's more to it than that.
I wish I had magical powers. Hey, Sophie, can you make it so the captain and me are all zippy-zappy like you guys? I don't think so. Oh, nuts.
I'm sorry, Pascal, you just don't have enough midichlorians.
We may learn something that can help you at Bathos Citadel.
For seriously?
Indeed. It was our main research center regarding the abilities of Protoss Haste.
Oh, heck yeah! Come on, guys, let's go!
I don't think I've ever, like, pointed it out in this playthrough because I only ever play as Asbel, but for any of you who don't know, Sophie's powers are basically, it's like the Shining Light. It's what lets them do the Nova abilities. And Pascal and Malik do not have any arts that can inflict Nova or break Nova barriers. Only Sophie, Hubert, Sharia, and Asbel have abilities that can do that. Pascal, you're not done with yours yet? You fell slightly behind. Because you were on the bench the whole time, probably. Let's put you in place of Sharia. And let's put Sophie in place of Malik. Yeah, and we'll do that for a bit. Bum, bum. You still have one more of these. You're not done with that. You're done with that. Just put you to that. It doesn't really matter. You have this. You're not done with that. Alright. All good. We can look at those outfits now also that we just unlocked. Brooding Swordsman. Yeah, that is definitely Leon's outfit. It just does not look right on Asbel. I do love the movement of the cape, though. Leon's outfit is fine, but it's definitely not one of my favorites in Tales of. Slightly Mad Scientist. What on earth is this outfit? This actually goes kind of hard. What character is this from? Was this one of the Destiny 2 characters? I definitely don't remember anyone in this design, so it must be one of the Tales of I haven't played. Imperial Knight Captain. That's Flynn from Vesperia. Very good outfit. I think it even does his hair like Flynn's. Yeah, Flynn's armor is very good. Anise from Abyss. Eh. Her design is fine. It actually does have she has Anise's little puppet that she uses to fight, which is funny. Kimloskin Princess. I do love Natalia's outfit. This is a good one. Also, I love Sharia's hair in Natalia's style. Good old Abyss. We'll play Abyss again one day. And then Raven. Raven's outfit is really good. As is the hairstyle. But I just don't like being outside of the default costumes when going through the main story, at least.
Emerald said that Lambda was a being that feeds off other life.
I mean, aren't we all technically beings that feed off of other life? Like, technically speaking?
I'm a humanoid that was created to destroy Lambda. That's my purpose.
Please, don't talk like that, Sophie.
But it's true. It's reality. So if this Cornell guy is the one who was responsible for raising Lambda, then who were Sophie's parents?
What are you suggesting?
Emerald said that Cornell was some big-shot humanoid researcher, yeah? So was there someone else capable of making Sophie?
Quite curious indeed. We're almost at 30 hours. We still got a lot of game to go. You're mine! Oh wait, that's right, I'm not supposed to be using Bestial Roar. I'm supposed to be using Dual Impact to try and get the, try and build it up to the Master title eventually. They're my titles and I want them now. Get out of here, stupid gecko. No, I do not want to save 15% or more on my car insurance. Go away. Yo, Hubert, can you stop, like, juggling the enemy up in the sky to where I can't hit them? Thanks. I blame Hubert for everything going wrong right now.
Let's keep moving.
Covering fire adept, not bad. I was looking at chat and almost missed this item. It was just a gel seed anyway. I was hoping it'd be another decaying sword. Yeah, so on the way back to Tellus the Stew. Yeah, exact opposite direction of Tellus the Stew, by the way. Oh, our ship is gone, though. They've taken the ship back to Tellus the Stew. Now we need to make sure we go to this whatchamacallit over here. Mixer's getting a little low. Still no 8th slot. I would really like that 8th slot right now. Gotta make sure we go over to this discovery point we did earlier so we actually get the skit this time.
This looks like a Florida child would build.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me do this because I didn't have Emerald before.
When I was little, I made these all the time. I set up anti-personnel traps and ran from my sister, and then was all, pshoo! You must have been an incredible kid.
She still is. She still acts exactly the same, I'm sure.
This world used to be home to a great many people, many of them exceptionally gifted, just as Pascal here. But the monsters created by Lambda triggered a massive war, and now you see what our world has become.
You know, I'll admit it now, but I was kind of worried that maybe it was the Amarcians who ruined everything. I bet you're pretty relieved that wasn't the case.
Indeed, the fault for this lies with Lambda alone.
Oh, that Lambda. Going and causing massive wars again. Thousands of Keyblade wielders fighting for the Keyblade. What the heck? Why does this lizard have so much HP? Get out of here. Bum, 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 bum. Dude, we're getting so many burial blades, like, per fight.
Shining blade of triumph.
I'm really interested to see when we get the Master title. Made it in time. No, I was gonna do that! Pascal, I was literally trying to do that, girl.
That bested you. Or not.
Yo, 267. SP, we take those. Bum, 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 bum. You have a lot of 4s to wrap up. Let's get those done.
Enemies.
And to be honest, I wasn't going to fight this set of enemies, but here we are. Yeah, this battle music just doesn't fit the Fojern vibe. Die! Can't help but wonder if the, like, creator of the soundtrack was actually told what Fodra was like or not. When told to make, like, hey, we need, like, a 3rd battle theme.
Know your place.
Were they lost?
No, that's not what I meant.
Dude, sometimes I get hit with the Hubert secondhand embarrassment. It hurts.